My biggest fear wasn't necessarily about Jess. I was obsessed with her from like the first day I saw her on Instagram. But my fear was more about myself because I was really self-conscious and just like nervous. You're wearing a big white dress on your wedding day and these pictures you're gonna have forever. And none of that. I didn't feel a single emotion like that. Anytime we were with Jess, anytime I talked to Jess, and all of my pictures, I look back and I just feel so happy and so beautiful. And like, they're the antithesis of what I had expected. What do you mean?
Yeah, and then my biggest fear was that my bride would not be happy with the outcome. It did not come true.
What was the biggest fear that you were saying?
My biggest fear was pictures were gonna look very forced and stuffy, and that was not the case at all. Everything was super casual, super fun, and honestly, I didn't even feel like somebody was there taking pictures.
I remember the very first time we met with Jess, we were going through what a typical engagement shoot looked like because we were a little bit nervous about that, having never done one before. And Jess was telling us that sometimes she would even suggest following a couple around as they go on a cute little romantic date together. Something more natural, not so posy. And I thought that really complimented the type of wedding we wanted to have. I think after her telling us that, you know, posy and formal, super formal wasn't really her style, that was when we really thought that she would be the perfect fit for our wedding.
I chose Cheers Babe because I creeped on her Instagram and then we actually FaceTimed, and just talking to her, she was super chill and she put me at ease, and I was like, I want to work with this girl. And yeah.
And I did whatever my wife wanted.
Jess made it really clear that this was the first day of the rest of our lives, and she wasn't just looking to capture like every perfect Pinterest or Instagrammable moment. She was trying to capture a day that for the two of us that we could remember always, and we would really feel what we felt on the day that we got married. So that was very clear. And then also just like the second we talked to her, like she laughed at Rob's dumb jokes, which not a lot of people do.
A lot of people do that. No, but yeah, another way to phrase that is just she made it very clear and then delivered that, you know, her photography approach was about making moments for us, not for everyone else. So it was something that we could look back, something not meant for everyone else to, appease the masses, so to speak.
We knew Cheers Babe was the right fit for our wedding because she has such a quirky style and she's just so kind and sweet. And after chatting with her, we knew that she was going to be able to capture some really good candid moments from our wedding.
Ditto. And my wife felt very comfortable with Cheers Babe, and that is a huge thing when you're going through this wedding process. So, guys, Cheers Babe.
What was your most memorable part of the photography experience?
I think when Jess just told us to start dancing in the middle of the road.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. I remember that. And I just remember how reassuring she was that it would be really smooth and pretty simple. We come from an Italian family background where there's a lot of yelling and a lot of different personalities and chaos, and Jess was able to help with the order, and that was great because neither of us are able to ever control it.
Our most memorable part of the photography experience was probably the first look, which was also our favorite.
And Jess just felt like such a big part of our day. She blended in, our family and friends loved her, and I honestly can't even imagine our wedding day without her. She was amazing.
I would say Jess's biggest strength is making me feel comfortable and making me feel like she's always going to have my back the whole day.
I would say that she is a picture ninja. You don't even notice where she is, but she's getting photos from every angle, and sometimes it's seen simultaneously, so that's very impressive.
She was our photographer, but she was the boss, right? She told everyone where they needed to be, and we didn't even have to think about it because we knew that she was doing what needed to be done so we could get the pictures that we wanted and didn't even have to think twice.
Yeah.
That and just her taste is impeccable, but you knew that.
I would say that Jess's biggest strength, at least with us, was her ability to be flexible. So for our wedding, it was pouring rain, and Jess was able to get all of our giant wedding party together, find places for us to do photos as well, and really kind of make things work on the fly, and everything turned out so beautifully because of it.
So on our wedding day, we had a bundle of emotions that we were holding in. We were excited, we were nervous, we were extremely tired from not sleeping the night before.
Yeah, no kidding.
And we kept worrying about what could go wrong throughout the day.
Everything.
Yeah, like everything, right? But Jess came to the rescue. Her greatest strength was the ability to keep us calm throughout the whole process.
So if I were to recommend Cheers Babe and Jess, which I would to my best friend, I would say it's worth every single penny. We just got all of our photos back, and there's not one that I don't like. And she was actually just really fun to work with. It wasn't stressful, and she captured all of our moments that we wanted, and it was perfect.
I would agree. Yeah, I would recommend her to anybody. Going through this whole process, it was something that we definitely didn't want to find a deal on. We really wanted to find someone that kind of captured what we wanted and our style, and she was everything and more. She did an amazing job. I would recommend her to any other person that's getting married. Jess
really listens to her clients and understands what they're looking for and what style they want, and is just, overall amazing. And we're so lucky that we had the opportunity to work with her.
I mean, have you seen our wedding photos?
Yeah, show them, Dan. You would 100% not regret it.